Hi, today I'm going to be making homemade sauerkraut from scratch. So I'm going to walk you through how you can make this yourself at home so you can also heal your gut naturally. Sauerkraut is an amazing food for feeding the gut microbiome and making sure that it stays healthy and robust. So let's get into it. And if you are new here, hi, I'm Kelsey. I'm a Christ-Centered Integrative Health Practitioner for women, and what you can find on this channel is that we talk a lot about food and nourishment for women. And so if you are interested in learning new recipes, getting in the kitchen a little bit more and learning how to make food from scratch, we'll have plenty of videos like that coming up. I do have a playlist where I'll be adding all of these videos, so definitely go ahead and check that out. And we also love to just speak about biblical truth, biblical wellness, especially for women. So if you are all about that, then you are definitely in the right place. Go ahead and click subscribe and make sure you let me know in the comments where you are coming from. I look forward to getting to know you.
Okay, so what you're going to need is a whole head of cabbage. I'm going to cut this in half, and I'm only going to be using about a quarter of this today, so you can go ahead and set aside the rest for later. So I have half of the cabbage here. I'm going to cut this in half as well. Takes a second to really get through that core there. Okay, there we go. And then yeah, make sure you cut out the core on the very bottom because it's too thick, this part. You don't want this in your recipe. Okay, and then we're gonna take the first layer out and save that for later because we're actually gonna use that. And then I'm going to just cut really, really thinly. Just slice the cabbage facing down. You can make it thicker if you want, but I like to keep the pieces pretty thin, and it helps for it to just ferment better. So now if you have a scale, I recommend doing this because it just makes the recipe way more accurate. So you're going to get a scale out, you're going to weigh out how much cabbage you have, and then what you're going to do is you're going to do about a 2 to 3% ratio when it comes to the salt to cabbage ratio. So that is about 2 to 3 grams of salt per 100 grams of cabbage. And it turns out perfect, trust me. And then you're just going to massage it with your hands, really get in there, get the salt mixed in, and just gently massage it. You're going to want to do this for the next couple of minutes. As you can see, the cabbage really starts to break down, it gets softer. And then you're also going to start noticing the juice coming out, which this is what will become the brine. There we go. You can see the cabbage is really, really broken down now, and there's way more juice inside. And then once you're finished doing that for a couple of minutes, you're going to place the cabbage in a sealed jar container of some sort where you can really, where it's airtight. You really want it to be sealed well, and just press firmly down on that. Get it all in there, and then you also want to pour the remaining juice in the jar as well. And you want to make sure the cabbage is submerged in that liquid. So really try to press down as much as you can. Make sure the cabbage is submerged. And then you're going to take that first layer, as I mentioned in the beginning, and you're going to use that to help seal the cabbage in there. Okay, and then that's it. You'll leave it fermenting for about at least a week. Give it a week so it ferments well. And then that's it. Make sure you hit subscribe for more recipes like this.